I used to think creative ideas and inspiration would come to me if I just think hard enough, you know. Then I'll dwell in these thoughts until I lose energy to even make anything or do anything. And it got to a point where I'll even start to question myself. Like, am I passionate enough to be a filmmaker or continue on this filmmaking journey? But I can almost guarantee you are passionate about filmmaking. Or better yet, you have what it takes to be a filmmaker. You're just looking at it the wrong way, you know, or you're looking at it through the wrong lens. I like that better, no pun intended. Passion and inspiration comes after action. First, you have to be intentional and proactively make decisions. Once you start learning and experiencing new things, that's when you start to become more, fired up about whatever it is. And that specific fired up feeling is the newfound passion and inspiration. When I wrap my head around that idea of that, maybe consuming Instagram content and watching movies on Netflix all day, watching someone else's perspective on life isn't the best way to get inspiration and gain some more passion about what I'm doing. So I'm like, let's just take action. Let me start moving in a direction. Even if I'm not 100% sure or certain where I'm heading or what I'm doing, it's just more about moving and less thinking. Sometimes I like to think about it like this. When you don't feel like going to the gym, you're just completely unmotivated, and there's a million excuses in front of you why you shouldn't go. But you push through those a million excuses and you get to the gym, you start exercising, and you feel good. You get that pump, and you start to thank yourself, and you start to get more passion about being in the gym. Even enough passion to the point you're ready to come the next day, and so on. So I say that to say, passion always comes after you apply action. It's more about cause and effect. Action is the cause, and passion is the effect of you taking action on that goal or plan. So I'll quickly touch on a few actionable things that I do to spark some inspiration. So the first thing, and I feel like one of the most important ones, is audiobooks. Learning about myself and my process and even other people's lives, it really helps me clarify my process and why I do certain things and how could I better my workflow and process. So yeah, I really love audiobooks. Sometimes I turn it on while I'm driving, or I'll admit I hate reading. I hate physical books sometimes. They're just, I'll do it if I have to, but yeah, physical books are just not for me. They're more of an inconvenience. So yeah, there's that. The second actionable thing that I do is exercise. Once you get into the gym, once you get into a flow of exercising, that's when you start to understand that it really gets the ideas flowing again. Not only does your blood start to flow through your body more, but it gets the ideas going. Exercise is 100% key to getting those fresh ideas and inspiration going. And the third thing is get uncomfortable. Getting uncomfortable means doing what is hard, over what is easy, of course. Doing things that is easy for you, there's barely any room in that for learning. It's easy for you. You pretty much mastered, or at least got a really good understanding of whatever task that is. So if something's hard for you, then attack that, because that shows that it's an area where you need to grow in. If you're growing, you're moving forward, you're moving, and that's what we want. So get uncomfortable and do what's hard, and try to avoid things that are easy to you. And the fourth actionable item is be of service to someone. So being of service to them really just takes you out of your own head, really helps you focus and solve their problems. It's ironic because solving other people's problems really help you gain a perspective on your own, and it helps you solve your own problems. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for this video, but a lot of these videos are really just me talking to myself in a way because these are things that I'm not only practicing, but I'm trying to, practice what I preach in a sense. So I appreciate you guys for listening, subscribing, liking my videos. I'll talk to you guys soon. Carry on.